it bizarre that the answer can be it's a state issue, but Premier O'Farrell, who is the repository of all wisdom on these matters, says the answer is problem solved if federal government finds a federal facility. Look, let's cut the rubbish on this and get straight to the point. This is something that is bad for our community. And I think one of the things that I've shown in all the years I've been representing for our community is I will stand up against things that are bad for our community. Now, this is bad for our community because 5,000 tonnes of waste that by the Premier's own admission, go back and look at what he said before the last state election. He said that it had radioactive hotspots, in some places up to 7 times the acceptable health levels. Now he's in government. His proposal is to ship it out here and to dump it in our community. Now, Fiona Scott might not be prepared to stand up on this issue, but I can tell you I will. I'll make the point. I see Mr. Tobin up the back there, who is Premier O'Farrell's press secretary. He's now somehow involved in Fiona's campaign. I think it raises serious questions on whether or not a candidate is prepared to stand up for our community on this issue when one of their chief minders happens to be the Premier's press secretary. You've got to ask yourself, whose best interests are being served here? Premier O'Farrell and the New South Wales Liberals, or our local community? Now, I give this commitment that I'll keep fighting against this regardless of who it is that's proposing to do it, in the same way as I fought against the ADI site overdevelopment, in the same way as I fought against the other tip development over at Orchard Hills. And it doesn't matter whether it's local, state or federal, I will stand up for the community. I think that's something I've shown and something I'll do in the future.